In 1953, deep in Florida, there was a small town called Boomersville. It was the kind of place people trusted without question. Doors were rarely locked, children played freely in the streets, neighbors waved at each other every morning as if nothing bad could ever happen there. Life felt simple, safe, and ordinary. The kind of town where people believed evil existed only in stories. But evil does not always arrive with violence or noise. Sometimes it comes quietly. Sometimes it blends in. Sometimes it smiles. At the far edge of Boomersville stood a modest house. It was not large. It was not beautiful. It was simply forgettable. That house belonged to a woman named Anita Deck. Anita Deck was known throughout the town. She spoke gently. She helped her neighbors. She never raised her voice. Her smile was calm and constant, almost comforting. People trusted her instantly. They believed she was harmless. They believed she was kind. No one ever questioned her past. And that was her greatest strength. Anita had been married many times. Every husband had arrived in town with hope and confidence. Every marriage seemed normal at first, but strangely, none of those husbands remained. Some were said to have moved away suddenly. Some simply vanished. Their names slowly faded from conversation. No one investigated. No one suspected anything. After all, Anita was always alone afterward, quiet and polite, never dramatic, never emotional. People felt sorry for her. They should have been afraid. Her final husband was a man named Frank Deck. Frank was intelligent and cautious. He paid attention to details others ignored. At first, his life with Anita seemed peaceful. Their home was calm during the day. Meals were shared quietly. Conversations were simple. But at night, things changed. Frank noticed Anita stayed awake long after midnight. He noticed how often she disappeared into the basement. He noticed the way she avoided questions. He noticed the strange smells that sometimes drifted from the kitchen. And most of all, he noticed that her smile never truly faded, no matter the situation. It felt wrong. One night, unable to ignore his fear, Frank followed her. Slowly and silently, he watched as Anita unlocked the basement door. He waited. Then, with shaking hands, he opened it himself. What he discovered beneath the house destroyed everything he believed. The basement was not a storage room. The walls were stained with dark marks that time could not erase. The floor was damaged, uneven, disturbed. Beneath the ground were bones, human bones, and inside a locked cabinet were personal belongings, watches, wallets, letters, wedding rings, all belonging to men who once trusted Anita Deck. In that moment, Frank understood the truth. Anita was never a victim of bad luck. She was a predator. A soft voice echoed behind him, calm and familiar. "You were going to leave too, weren't you, Frank?" He turned slowly. The woman behind him was no longer the Anita he knew. The smile was gone. Her eyes were empty, cold, and emotionless. There was no anger in her face, no madness, only certainty. Fear took over. Frank ran. He ran through the house, out into the night, not stopping until his lungs burned and his legs failed him. He went straight to the police and told them everything. When officers arrived at the house, something was wrong. The door was open, the basement was clean, the stains were gone, the bones were gone, the cabinet was empty, and Anita Deck had vanished. No evidence was ever found. No trail was ever discovered. She disappeared without a trace, as if she had never existed at all. To this day, no one knows where Anita went. Some believe she changed her name. Some believe she changed her face. Others believe she simply found another quiet town, Another ordinary house and another life to step into. A new beginning. So remember this: not every monster hides in shadows. Not every evil shows its true face. Some monsters wear kindness, some hide behind silence, and some smile. Now ask yourself this: if Anita Deck is still out there, hiding behind a friendly face and a gentle smile, how would you know you weren't the next one to trust her?